Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. First, the headlines. East Khasi Hills police arrest home guard over viral extortion video. Zero tolerance police policy enforced. Meghalaya pushes joint action with Assam to curb Burni Hut pollution. AQI shows improvement. Meghalaya Congress seeks independent probe into Goalgaon violence, blames government for lapses. Assam celebrates Magh Bihu with Meji burning. PM Modi extends greetings. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails Pongal as global celebration of Tamil culture, urges youth towards sustainable farming. The news in detail, and we will start with some local news. East Khasi Hills police have arrested a home guard volunteer after a viral video accused traffic personnel of extortion and intimidation. Superintendent of Police Vivek AM said the accused Regansan Karlor, posted at the Madanrating traffic branch, allegedly chased a vehicle from Assam in December and demanded money, initially seeking rupees 1 lakh before settling for rupees 15,000. A suo motu case has been registered, the volunteer removed from duty, and further investigation is underway, with police reaffirming a zero-tolerance policy against misuse of authority.
On YouTube by one Karan Wala XP by this name, and it was circulated in other social media platforms, wherein allegations of Shillong police was alleged to have threatened and extorting the occupants of a vehicle, and that a fine of 15,000 was taken from them. This video went viral yesterday, the 12th of January 2026, and following this video, an inquiry was made, and the following facts were ascertained. Following this inquiry, a suo motu case has been taken up by Madanrating PS 8126 under the sections of 308(5), which pertains to extortion, 351 for intimidation, and 352 for abusive language of the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita. And the home guard has been arrested today, and he has been removed from all duties in the district and shall be produced before court today.
Amid rising concerns over air pollution in the Burni Hut industrial belt, the Meghalaya government has initiated steps to institutionalize a joint coordination and action mechanism with Assam to monitor and control pollution along the border region. Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board Chairman R. Nainamalai said a formal proposal has been sent to Assam, though a response is awaited. He clarified that official data shows Burni Hut's air quality remains in the moderate category, with the AQI currently at 130 and an annual average of 103, reflecting improvement from earlier poor levels.
We have, Meghalaya side, we have some industries, and same time Burni Hut is a bordering area of Assam. That side also they have many industries. So maybe whatever the actions we take from Meghalaya side, and the same kind of activities to be taken, action to be taken by the Assam side, so that the pollution level can be mitigated in the bordering area. Of course, the government side we have taken initiatives. Our Honorable CM also means he has written a letter to the Honorable CM of Assam, and also with the plan to establish joint coordination committee, joint action and coordination committee. So as per the current level of air quality index in the Burni Hut is 130, which is moderate.
East Khasi Hills police say preliminary findings suggest Bipul Inghi died due to an accidental fall during a party with friends at the Nehu campus on January 6th. SP Vivek AM said Inghi, who was reportedly intoxicated, fell inside a staff quarter and sustained injuries. Police are awaiting the post-mortem report to confirm whether the death was accidental or homicidal. Clarifying earlier reports, police said Ingi was a casual employee at Nehu's School of Technology. The case has been registered as an unnatural death and may be reclassified if foul play is found.
Kini kerja ketua kes tu Bipul ini disha udi ustaf jangka School of Technology jangka Nehu dia ketua si kumka jing toket dari mentai nyelap baki ada sekolah ki palok chung di beri staff nang tai Nehu hi bad ha ketua si hi kumengilayo kumba jing kumbalalap jing toket hi u kadan kajing urjung banyak kajing ur kadan kajing mensa tinggi nang up sekai kai kot postmortem kot nang tena nang kwa min insisha kalong kuno ta injury kalong homicide tu ne kadai ka injury due to accidental fall de kata ka statement but ka report jok postmortem min habia baik ni compare.
The Meghalaya Congress has demanded an independent inquiry into the violent incident at Goalgaon village in West Garo Hills that claimed the life of Dilseng M. Sangma. Congress Working President Deborah Marak blamed the state government and district administration for lapses in law and order, questioned the legality of the quarry linked to the incident, and called for fixing accountability. Meanwhile, the Meghalaya and Assam Pradesh Congress units have begun coordinating efforts to mobilize Garo voters residing in Assam. The strategy was discussed at a joint meeting led by Assam Congress President Gaurav Gogoi.
I strongly condemn the present government for this tragic incident and the complete failure of the administration to prevent such violence. This disturbing episode raises serious concern about whether the quarry involved was operating legally or illegally. This is a big question. This is a crucial question to demand immediate clarification from the government. The failure to prevent such an incident points to grave lapses in the administration. The Deputy Commissioner of East Garo Hills, along with the state government, they must take the responsibility for this breakdown. In the interest of justice, transparency, the government should institute an independent inquiry to ascertain the facts and uncover the reality behind this incident.
Tura MP Saleng A. Sangma has urged the urgent strengthening of security along Meghalaya's porous Indo-Bangladesh border, warning that illegal infiltration amid strained bilateral ties pose a serious threat to the state and national security. He said the matter has been taken up with the centre, including the Prime Minister seeking physical barriers and additional BSF deployment in vulnerable stretches to prevent illegal crossings.
It's a very serious it's a very serious for not only for the state of Meghalaya, for the northeast and for the for the country as a whole. Now, when we are talking about the free flow of illegal activities within the border and the smuggling and all kinds of activities that is happening, and then we are entertaining and allowing these particular smugglers to come in and then go to and fro without any security. Okay, we have already talked about this particular border fencing, border strengthening the BSF, strengthening the all the other forces within the border area, and to give some kind of a development, to take at least stringent note regarding the border area, because unless and until we control the border area, nothing is going to help us. So I have already asked our Home Union Minister, even the Prime Minister also, to at least to come to the decision that they should make a solid and concrete wall, a border wall, where we can protect not only the illegal activities within the state, even the illegal immigrants from outside the state, outside the country also.
The Hineutrep Youth Council has reiterated that railway projects in the Khasi and Jaintia Hills cannot proceed without a strong regulatory mechanism like the inner line permit to prevent influx and protect demographic balance. Responding to BJP and Congress support for rail connectivity, HYC President Roy Kupar Sindrem said the group is not against development but cautioned that goods and passenger trains could trigger large-scale migration. The HYC also urged the Meghalaya government to immediately release the expert committee report on the state's job reservation policy, calling the issue sensitive and stressing the need for transparency.
The stand of HYC is very clear from the beginning. We cannot talk about railway connectivity in the state of in Khasi and Jaintia Hills region without a strong mechanism being put in place for the entry or for the to regulate the movement of people inside Khasi and Jaintia Hills. But for us, we know that goods train or passenger train, it is the same. Now also the state government or its machinery cannot stop people from entering the state of Meghalaya through by roads or by people come by sneaking into the state of Meghalaya using various modes of transportation. And if we allow train, then it may happen that these immigrants can come in bulk or in numbers. For us, protection of our community is of prime importance. We want to tell the government that we are not against development, we are not against connectivity, but our prime importance is that firstly and foremost that there should be a strong mechanism to protect or to regulate the movement of people inside the state. So that after that the government has instituted that expert committee. The expert committee has taken its time. It has already taken the various views and opinions of all the stakeholders. But sadly, as far as we are being informed now for the last 6 months, that report has been sitting idle with the government. We fail to understand as to what is there for the government not to make the report public, so that we all know what are the recommendations made by the expert committee, so that this tension also that is there between the two major communities or major tribes of the state, it will be solved once and for all.
The East Khasi Hills Local Taxi Welfare Association has opposed the Transport Department's move to make tracking devices mandatory in commercial vehicles, citing financial strain on drivers. Led by its president, Wandibok Jurwa, the association met Transport Commissioner Ashish Mankin Sangma in Shillong, urging that locally operating taxis and buses be exempted for now and the scheme first be applied to government and institutional vehicles. Officials assured a temporary relaxation for local taxis and buses, with the issue to be reviewed by the state government.
Naglang jungi hi ni base ni lani ni stick ya kawai ka phang ka bangi la ya kran meeting menswa long ba naglang jungi hi ni ba ya ki kali ba kamai locally so no bazar bus ki local taxi kira ni ba kamai local ke long lain no kiwi ngim tem no ni ba exam no so but ni ada lai jengut hiru ni ba la kono ba de ban ni kwa ban I to device do kono trekam yo se ulong bolong HSRP from secure kot ha gobun ki benta no tingi yang ba sedang suana ki kali government kabar kolong na ki undertaking government but kabalai nam ta school bus ki university bus te ka government do accept ya kata Hindi ka masko mo pag nanta kalau balay kada ba ni se point ang ni nado na Jaintia na boy kalang district ka Green ka ba men si thok ding saladon ka jing ujor na gobon ki district yung ba kili ni kot kima yung ba hapan dak choy ki yung new device ni so kondit kanya ni so kondit ni wanya kendo ni wan simplify man ta ni.
Public Prosecutor of the District and Sessions Court Cleriat, S. Padang, while speaking to DD News Meghalaya on Tuesday, said that the court has rejected anticipatory bail pleas of 7 accused in the December 25th killing of Milas Khai in East Jaintia Hills. After reviewing the case diary and the IO's report, the court remanded the accused, including a village headman, to judicial custody, citing the seriousness of the offence. One accused is still absconding, with police efforts underway to arrest him. He said The case is under investigation and stressed that no one is above the law.
This month. And on my perusal of his CD and his detailed report, and also on the perusal of the court of his detailed report and his case diary, and also on my submission, wherein I strongly object to the anti-suit bail application of the accused persons, taking into account that the matter is very serious. And the court, on the set date itself, on the 9th of this month, had rejected the anticipatory bail application of the 7 accused persons, and they have been sent forthwith into custody. Is under investigation by the investigating officer. As far as my knowledge goes, they are in judicial custody. To what information I have gathered from the investigating officer, attempt has been made by the IO and the police to apprehend the absconding accused person. That would be the matter of investigation. I cannot give any comment as of now because the case is still under investigation by the IO. But what I'm trying to say is, whatever may be, or whatever the issues may be prior to incident, we are not concerned with. But the only thing is that nobody should take the law into their own hand, no matter what authority they are having in the village. The law is there to protect each and every citizen of this country.
Nongpo MLA Merul Bond's aim, along with PWD and police officials, yesterday inspected congestion-prone stretches of the Nongpo-Umden road to improve traffic flow and road safety. The review focused on busy market areas with emphasis on curbing roadside encroachments and ensuring smooth movement. Rangbash Nong assured designated vending spaces for vendors, while authorities said final road markings on the newly completed Nongpo-Umden Sonapur road will be finished within 2 weeks.
Ilayo alat ban lumia ke meeting akabedi bat kajing menteri ya surok Nongpo Umden kini kedi we ni gimat ki bah khmat ma kum ki pai ba kami lenti bagi dep kloi kalong ru hakaju kupor kajing penkre am sengi ke meeting pengilas nang nang thi na po bagador barsnong yo molong bador barsnong mau jeng nak betaban penting kenapa ketika entrance ke Jakarung jong ne surok Nongpo Umden kan long ka itenan kinong song dukan kimde ban song surok gilai penbe bador barsnong ha ka bakin dan gijaka ga kerpang giba kidor barsnong kin sa penbe nak benta kinong song dukan kana makan wit kinong le kinong wan kidan ki benta ki bala kamhe ka surok ha ga gilai yo ban designate nak benta jong itu kinong song dukan sabar jong surok sabar jong kanala bagai jeng kerpat ka jong ngai kinong song dukan ha ka bede bat hangti ha yo molong po mau yang gua mangtu bikin semua ban ai jeng trilang bat ka dor barsnong ilayo ban jurip ter ke surok du Umden jeng don rengkat ke dor barsnong Umden nong tlu anta ke dor barsnong diwan ruju penbej nak benta ke jeng bej ki dukan bikin song apa lailan Umden tu tenang kan umit ikin lengkin wan bat ke jeng ya jong ne kam golong quite satisfactory ke jeng don lang bat ki so
The New-Trep National Youth Front Southeast Sora Circle has alleged that an Assam-based private security agency misused a KHDC trading license to operate at the NIT Sora campus. The group claimed the license was issued for light core only and its use elsewhere amounts to fraud. After meeting KHDC CEM Winston Tony Lingdaw, the HNYF said the council assured action if documentary proof is submitted. The organization also demanded re-tendering of NIT security contracts, seeking exclusive engagement of Khasi-owned agencies, and raised concerns over self-styled Gaoburas in non-tribal areas, with KHDC assuring clarification from the concerned Himas.
Sementang lapan ni kacing pensya na UCM bad UCM ula batasya yang iba kani kadai kacing le fraud hi jong kani ka agency jong kani ka nes ba kala pendon kambakla ya kani ka trading license mari ya kani ka trading license la issue tang hang te hapo like god akabaya de bat jong di jong sipai jong air force hang te hapo like god tenre habaya de bakani ka certificate pat kadai ka ba nilai keren syai menta namar uang ba la pendon kam ya kani namar yangi hang ni uai da ka kopi bat hang ni kadon ka original tika ya kani ka benta kabut ba nakaliang CM ula pensyai ba kadai ka fraud ka balale da kani ka agency bat mentang la shim ya ka shim nilai yo ya ka jing ya keren bat ya ka jing menjur na UCM ru pangledon ya ka wei ka jingmut ka ba ngingi haban shim kalenti kumnu ba in terminate no ya kani ka agency nak ti na po NIT bat la da kidon ki jai pendri ki agency khasi ki badai bakini ki SG ki security card ba apply ki nakaliang jungi ngin shim ya kalenti ka ba nakaliang kanet ka haban plibang ya katenda namar bangilatip syai ba ulale fraud lembah kani ka trading license bandai open biang ya katenda nang ba kini ki agency jungi lada ibalalong fit bakin yo ya kani ka tenda hangki apo NIT.
The Dorbash Nong Golf Links and Sangsamla Golf Links Dong Maupun have expressed concern over the failure to restore a road damaged during PHE pipeline work, causing inconvenience to residents for over 3 months. After inspecting the site, the Dorbash Nong issued a 1-week deadline to the contractors to repair the road, warning of an FIR if work is not completed. The Shnong authorities have urged the PHE department and contractors to act immediately, with the PWD clarifying that restoration responsibility lies with the PHE.
Ini ke jingti, la dikti along ni jingti bagi la shui ni ki man repair man he. Kau kata syama ba nakaliang ka Dorbar Shnong ru kanu sin ni la complain ni la kan. Sho bikin try kan ki la wani ban sim permission ki ni ki kontraktor. Teman-teman ki na phone ki mobile ki switch off. Ki switch off ko mobile ru. Te nakaliang jongar ngala kren yu pludi ru. To pludi wang bakam de ka kam ke jongi kan ni. Nakaliang pludi de ka im ke don kam po Shnong ki ni ki te na las ki ku le ma. Te wang kam de ka kam ram jongi ba kan ni ka de ka kam ram jongi chi la IT. Te ngalai kren bi ki berki engineer po PhD ru tengah so bakim kit khiar kono noro bro. Jadi tak ada tong ngim kren ni ka jingtre jongi ngim kren bitang ko ke sim pila de. Te ka man mi ngim kren ni taru ngim kit ko man tamai ke pila de pen pilati pila pen mong ko surok jongi pila pen pendep yang maromat kam plo. Beli kini jumpa maromat pi ka beli don ki kena angin PM ki yeng ki marjan ngi. So surok berit. Kata apa kan gini dong ni surok berit mata ada kan ni tengah ni melumala la syang ni surok badan ini sebelah toping ni lalut lo tela syang ni komplain yo pludi nong beli ba ki perkiti kini beli film komplain speech mata ladu surok ki ong ini jadi tak ada ngak kerpat ni chief engineer dekat PhD to so bau no kontraktor bakum nur ba hapo siteu de pendek ni dalam kita la da kim pendek ta kai ka syakmat bakal le ka snong ta kata ni pala ban patai mentang ni session meeting hapo siteu ara kim la ban le ta snong pasti ka ni ko bor.
Residents of Umyap village in the Langpi border area under Nongmin Sao's aimship have raised concerns over decades of neglect with no all-weather road, electricity or safe drinking water. Cut off by poor connectivity and seasonal inaccessibility, villagers depend on agriculture and solar power while also alleging harassment during cross-border movement. The residents have urged the Meghalaya government to resolve the boundary issue and ensure basic infrastructure and services for a dignified life.
Henry kita syok kita syabom hati kulit sam. De nak mata ulu put usam ngidap tang kajing syabji hadu kata-kata. De ngisnudai ban dawai ka sarkar badai kmi ia kena ka kam te kidei ka ban penbet no kloi kini baro hak badai pat put usam. De kumjuru nak mata kane ka alenti ka sengkin hak ba pi dal ki joki khmat wa ka sto jongi kadon kajing sadin hadu kata-kata. Ini ki kali bandrung panyai priang hakini ki surok ngimdon ki surok ke babit ke babiang di ke surok hendau te kamlong syah kamtam hakabakit baba iki nang pang kini stom tiba armet mla panyai panyang lengba kini ki surok kamtam hakaporlior ki kali ki bomdon spesial kimla panyai ta shisha kumju uru na kamata kaneka elektrik kalaj keba ngi kwa bat ngi angnut hadu kata-kata nadu mesiwa hadu mata ngim padio de dalam kepala kamut ba sarkar kadai ban let no kloi ban ya baik no basnano ya kini ki laj borok nang ba ngini yo ba dia longlem ba kumba ki we ki yo.
The Aegis Society will organize its first ever winter drop event at MEGHALAYA Resort in Umsning on January 17th to promote young and emerging talent. Addressing the media, artist manager Mickey Paul Maulong said the program will feature a fashion show with new models from across Meghalaya, performances by local singers, musicians and dancers, and a special international act by Russian DJ Hannah Shine. Organizers also highlighted that the event aims to address the lack of platforms for local talent, though ticketing will be limited due to logistical constraints.
Yan kapon is one man ay ganit ko tip football on ni hot away ay baro iba iba man ay lam to jing kersan ni marwa kajing semu jong yu plong ay kanit kontak drop arja kunbeo tadi kum simenta man kan tiwi ki lokal test ba kinyo ay tak platform ha in hot ya DJ Hana Shine badai na do Russia haju kapon ni kholai ay lokal artist nang ba kinyo mesir lang kinyo benda lang ada program kebagi long dari situ mujung ini dalam tentang bagi perform yang di lokal artis mungkin slow show benang mix mata show tekam jodoh ini dan tim fashion show ini DJ kum DJ Zetan DJ Pepian dan ini kinong job Norway kum one job Soklet Nico dan lagi konhuan jong Kasibrat di Bob Zeno Geben but jong Desi Mule and Kenzo itu can perform to sini but kinda dekat to kami berpikir di Longshan kini orang ada perform.
Let us now move to some stories from the northeastern region. Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla called for curbing organised crime, strengthening Indo-Myanmar border management and promoting governance, social cohesion and reconciliation to ensure lasting peace and growth in the state. Addressing the 2026 Northeast Seminar on the theme Resurgent Manipur, Framework for Stability and Sustained Growth, at Imphal on Tuesday, the governor highlighted Manipur's strategic importance, development potential in agriculture, tourism, sports and handicrafts, and stressed the need for greater investment in education, skills, connectivity and youth empowerment.
Manipur is a land of rich culture, exceptional talents and strategic importance. While recent events have posed challenges to social harmony and livelihood, the resilience demonstrated by people of Manipur has been exemplary. With the collective efforts of the government, security forces, civil society and community, Manipur is gradually moving towards stability. The theme Resurgent Manipur signifies not only recovery from the recent difficult circumstances, but also a renewed commitment to build stronger foundations for peace, unity and long-term development.
Magh Bihu, also known as Bhogali Bihu, marking the end of the harvest season, drew large crowds across Guwahati to take part in the traditional Meji burning ceremony. The ritual symbolizes gratitude for a bountiful harvest and prayers for prosperity, filling the city with festive spirit and devotion. Celebrations featured community feasts, preparation of pitas and larus, and public participation, including State Cabinet Minister Prashant Phukan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also conveyed his greetings, expressing hope for peace, good health and happiness on the auspicious occasion. And now to some national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed Pongal celebrations in New Delhi, calling the Harvest Festival a global celebration of Tamil culture and heritage. Extending greetings in Tamil, he said Pongal symbolizes gratitude to farmers, nature and the sun and reflects India's cultural unity under Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. Highlighting agriculture as the backbone of Tamil life, the Prime Minister reaffirmed the government's commitment to farmer welfare, sustainable farming and environmental responsibility, urging youth to lead eco-friendly agricultural practices.
हमारे तमिल जीवन में पोंगल एक सुखद अनुभूति की तरह है। इसमें अन्नदाता की मेहनत, धरती और सूर्य के प्रति आभार का भाव है। साथ ही ये पर्व हमें प्रकृति, परिवार और समाज में संतुलन बनाने का रास्ता दिखाता है। मैं एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत की जिस भावना की बात करता हूं, उसे पोंगल जैसे पर्व और सशक्त बनाते हैं।
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today said veterans of the armed forces are the living pillars of national consciousness, symbols of collective courage and sources of inspiration for future generations. Addressing the Armed Forces Veterans Day in New Delhi, the minister said that the veterans contribute to every front of nation building and guide the society with their qualities such as discipline, leadership and courage. He stressed that the colour of the uniform and place of work for veterans may change, but the feeling of patriotism and service remains the same.
साथियों, आप सभी केवल सर्विस से रिटायर हुए एक सैनिक मात्र नहीं हैं। आप हमारी राष्ट्रीय चेतना के जीवंत स्तंभ हैं। आप हमारे सामूहिक साहस के प्रतीक और हमारी भावी पीढ़ियों के आप प्रेरणा स्रोत हैं। 20 साल की उम्र के आसपास जब आप लोगों ने यह निर्णय लिया होगा कि आपको आर्म्ड फोर्सेज में जाना है, तो आपने उस समय केवल एक पेशा नहीं चुना था, एक सैनिक के रूप में आपने एक संकल्प लिया था। एक वह संकल्प जहां व्यक्ति स्वयं को पूर्णतः राष्ट्र के लिए समर्पित कर देता। आपने वह व्रत निभाया जिसमें आपने स्वयं से ऊपर राष्ट्र को ही प्राथमिकता दी है।
And now to some international news. US President Donald Trump on Tuesday called on Iranians to continue protests against the government, warning abusers they will pay a very heavy price, and saying help is on its way. His remarks come as Iran reports over 2,000 deaths in nationwide demonstrations with thousands detained. Trump cancelled meetings with Iranian officials and signalled military action remains an option. The US State Department has urged Americans to leave Iran immediately, including via land routes through Turkey or Armenia.
All Iranian patriots, keep protesting, take over your institutions if possible, and save the name of the killers and the abusers that are abusing you. You're being very badly abused. If the numbers are right now, I hear 5 different sets of numbers. I hear numbers, look, 1 death is too much. But I hear much lower numbers, and then I hear much higher numbers. But I say save their names because they'll pay a very big price. And I've canceled all meetings with the Iranian officials until the senseless killing of protesters stops. And all I say to them is help is on its way. You saw that I put tariffs on anybody doing business with Iran. Just went into effect today. And I say make Iran great again. You know, it was a great country until these monsters came in and took it over.
And now a look at the weather report. First, let us take a look at the weather report for Tura. The minimum temperature recorded was 11 degrees Celsius, the maximum 23 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity was 59%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature was 9 degrees, maximum 18 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity was 59%. Meanwhile, in Jowai, the minimum temperature recorded was 8 degrees Celsius, the maximum 18 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 58%. The forecast for Tura, Shillong and Jowai says clear weather most likely. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. East Khasi Hills Police arrest Home Guard over viral extortion video. Zero tolerance policy enforced. Meghalaya pushes joint action with Assam to curb Burnie Heart pollution. AQI shows improvement. Meghalaya Congress seeks independent probe into Goalgaon violence, blames government for lapses. Assam celebrates Magh Bihu with Meiji burning. PM Modi extends greetings. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails Pongal as global celebration of Tamil culture, urges youth towards sustainable farming. Well, viewers, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.